So as we go into the second instalment on work on my recently acquired MG Midget Arkley SS, you might ask, why the red racing boots? Well, the answer is simple enough. The pedals on these cars are so closely put together that it's all too easy to press the brake and the throttle at the same time, which is not exactly ideal. So race boots provide the perfect solution to that. But as we go further into it, we'll sort it properly. So having now had a better look round, having had a few drives in it and discovered how appalling the brakes are, it's time to move on. First off, clearly the seat belts were completely useless and the seats weren't very good, so I've quickly installed a decent Sparco Sprint seat which seemed to fit in very neatly with brackets either side, and I put in some racing belts just to get myself strapped in properly. I've also sorted out the passenger belts as well. Now, when you start to get in and out of these things, they are incredibly difficult to get in and out of. So next job is to put on a removable steering wheel. As you'll see here, I've taken the wheel off, and a new special fast release component will be going on from Frontline Developments, which will then mean I can take the wheel on and off in a flash. Makes it so much easier to get in. So the brakes, they're horrible. The brake servo appeared to disintegrate the other day when I was pressing them hard, and they car pulls all over the road. The parts are incredibly cheap. So I'm about now to start job number one, really job number one of the major jobs, which is to rebuild the brakes completely. I have bought a complete new set of pretty much everything from the MG Owners Club. Pipes, flexible pipes, PVC pads. I've got new cylinders. I've got new calipers for the front, etc. So I'm going to replace the entire brake system, and I'm going to upgrade. The servo is a pretty useless thing on this and poor quality. I've got a much higher quality one, cost a bit of money, but it is well worth it, I hope. So a new servo to go on under the bonnet very soon. So job number one about to start, to make the thing actually safe to drive in terms of brakes and so on, and then we can start to look further into what needs to be done, which I think is going to include modifying both front and back suspension to upgrade it, and obviously engine out and a good clean up underneath the bonnet. So time to get cracking.